Guys, I'm very upset right now. I stayed late last night to make some beautiful new jigs. You know, I got some JDM jigs too. I wanted to try those. And then when I was packing the boat, I left my entire tackle bag with everything on the bench. Okay. So right now I have 6 or 7 ultralight rods on my boat. Actually, a couple of them have a single jig already tied on the line, but I have no tackle whatsoever. So luckily this lake has a tackle shop right here. So I have to go buy something, and I guess you get to see what I would buy with my money when things are kind of on the line, because you're not gonna get a very good deal at these tackle shops. So I'm only gonna buy the minimum that I can, you know, make with for the day. And I'm gonna tell you here because I don't want to talk about that inside, but I know this shop sells minnows, but I'm not gonna buy any minnows, I can tell you now, because I'll probably talk about this in another video, but to me minnows is not a good way to catch crappie. Okay, if you want to catch a few crappie, that's fine, but I don't care what kind of plastic they have inside. As long as they have any plastic, I will buy plastic. I will not even bother, even in a situation like this, I would not bother with minnows. It's just too much yapping. I'm already very late. Let's go see what I'm gonna buy. Okay, you know, also I have to be fast, because the last time I was at this bait shop 3 years ago, someone stole one of my rods out of my boat while I was shopping. So people here do steal, be very careful. Oh, here we go. Golf is always good.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Ooh, these look delicious. Alright, let me show you what I bought and say a few things why. Colors. You know, I don't buy any colors until I buy white and black. Okay, this is chartreuse and white. Chartreuse is also good, but I don't mess with any color until I have white and black. By the way, don't try to calculate how much I spent. It is way too much. Everything has markup. I will remember the cost of this purchase for a long time. But I would rather spend extra money than fish with only one thing all day and feel miserable, okay? I hate feeling miserable. So, you know, this is enough for actually 3 full fishing trips. Maybe 4. The hooks are enough for 4 or 5. But that doesn't mean that I could have had today's fishing trip with only one of this and one of this. I could, but again, I would feel miserable. I want to have at least 2 colors. My first 2 colors always black and white. Then I want to have 2 sizes, okay? Because sometimes you just get the small bites from, I don't know, bluegill, small crappie. You can't use this 2.5 inch bait. So I got the 1-inch ones. Usually I use 1.5, so these are too small and these are too big. I had to buy clipper too because I can't even cut the line and my teeth are no good for that. But I will probably be cutting the head off of these baits because they're too big. Then why Berkeley? Well, I don't have any kind of scent with me today, so instead of buying scent, just buy the Berkeley. They already have a scent. Then hooks. Okay, I got one big and one small. A big for the big baits, small for the small baits. For the big baits, I got two different colors, black and white. And the only tube that I really bought was this all white one. All white is probably better than black, and black is also really good. But if I had to have only one color today, I would just fish with this. Okay, one guy there, thank you very much, Jim, gave me a few of these. I'm gonna try this, and they should fit nicely on this one. And then I got these mini mites. This is the only thing that I really didn't need. Okay, and these are expensive. These are like $139 per one tube. So I didn't need these, but I mean, look, these look really nice and the hooks look sharp. But why on the, in hell, all of these, it was very hard to find jig hooks where the eye is open. Why is it so difficult to leave the eye open? I don't know how I'm gonna even open these eyes. I mean, this is expensive bait and still the eye is not open. What the hell, mini mites? So I'll see how I probably have to sacrifice one of the hooks to open the eyes on these, but I still have to spend time. But anyway, this should be enough to catch plenty of fish today. So let's see how we do. Okay, let's see what we find here. Okay, there's one here, 10 feet from us. Okay. Another one here, 20 feet. I think I missed this one. Oh, here's another one right here. Okay, let's go find that one because I want to mark that one too. Alright guys, so I dropped 1, 2, 3, 4 buoys and I'm on top of another brush one right here also. So let's start checking all of these brushes and hopefully we find fish on one of them. You never know. I didn't see a school of fish on either of them. You saw what I saw. But that doesn't mean that there isn't school, because sometimes they're on the other side of the brush and you can't see them on the side imaging. So yeah, let's go start checking these brush piles. So this bait is too big for my hook. I'm gonna have to cut a little bit, probably just with my teeth. There we go. That's not too bad. It's still pretty big, but give it a shot. We're getting dangerously close. I'm even on top of it right now, which I didn't want to be. Yep, I'm on top of it right now. I didn't want to be on top of it. See, now I spooked it. But if I use the motor now, it's gonna be even worse. So I'm just gonna let the wind drift me away. See, no bites. I'm gonna cast something else now. Okay, on the Shimano Sensolite we put one of these and one of these. Okay, let's try that. See, that's why I need a lot of rods. I tie a different lure on every rod. Some of them big, some of them small, some of them white, some of them black. And I try several colors on the same brush before I give up on the brush. Okay. I think that was a bite. Could have been. Let me know how you like this angle versus the chest cam. I think you can see more. Well, this is our first fish. See, I almost gave up on this brush, but came back with the white one. And you may hate me, but I'm gonna keep this one because this is almost 10 inch and I don't catch many 10 inchers. So give me a second. I'm gonna drop this one in the cooler. Fish number 2. Let's try big black Berkeley. I'm getting bites, but they're short because the tail is just too far from the hook. So I gotta chop it up a little more. I told you. Let's see what was biting. Oh, that's why. That's why I wasn't catching them. He got it on the fall. Wow. This little Berkeley, anything that bites. Oh no. I'm drifting on top of the brush again, guys. I hate that. I really hate that. The bluegill cannot stand this. You gotta catch the bluegill, otherwise they really bother you. Oh my god. Look at this slab. On a tiny Berkeley. He inhaled it too. I have to harvest this fish. Oh, first fish on the mini mite. That's a good fish too. I don't know how many bluegills. Maybe I'm releasing them and they're going back there. Alright guys, looking for the next set of brush. I know there's a few over here. Hop. Right underneath on the left side. Here we go on the left side again. When you find a brush like this, stay away from the brush. It's okay, drift away, come back, stay away from the brush. Do not trust the spot walk. Spot walk has destroyed so many good schools of fish for me. Bluegill on the mini mite. In northern Illinois, that's a slab. These Berkeleys just catch fish, man. Little one. Okay, so here is everything that I bought today. No buoys. Okay, let's start with the best item. Well, gulp, especially the 1 inch. If you're struggling to catch just a fish, okay, if you're about to blank, these things, I'm out of the black. I think I have, oh, I do have 2 or 3 black left. These things, this is not BS. I don't know how Berkeley makes them, but the fish cannot resist them. Anything that swims over 4 inches, you saw how small fish I was able to catch with this. Anything that swims will eat this. These are also good, but you need bigger fish. To me, this was a lot of wasted money. I thought I could chop them up and use them, but I was getting small bites all day, so I was mainly using the small baits. Okay, so the Berkeley, everybody already knew, pretty good. Then little Hustler, only 159, white color tubes. Got several nice slabs on this one. This one I will keep. Okay, these I will not keep. Okay, I'll just finish this, but I don't have the patience. You know, you catch no more than two fish with this, especially if they're bluegill. 2, 3 is hard. Okay, they rip off so easy. I don't have the patience. This is almost like fishing with live bait. You know, get a lot of bites, but you have to put them on all the time. This one, very soft, very good. I said I will keep. These guys also pretty good. I don't even know their name. Jim just put a few of them in my hand. Also pretty good. I will keep those too. Then these what is it, mice tails. These mice tails are not worth the money in my opinion. Okay, look at the tubes. If I ever make my own bait, I'm gonna put it in tubes. I like the attention to detail, I like all of that, but the problem is they are not that good. Okay, first of all, the hooks are dull. I mean, if you're gonna go through this trouble to make this, you know, bait, I mean, get a sharper hook. Second of all, every one of them, the eye of the hook is full of paint. So it takes like good couple of minutes to open the eye from the paint. Come on. And then all of the other hooks are just plain terrible and expensive. Whack-em and stack-em, $5. These are eagle claw sickle hooks. They are dull, they are very soft, and they have a ridiculous barb. I hurt every fish I caught today with these hooks. I hurt all of them. I got them bloody. It's impossible to remove this hook without hurting the fish. Both of them like this. I will not be keeping these hooks. Southern Pro jig heads, very different and yet exactly the same like this. Again, different kind of hook, different kind of whatever jig head and color, but again, very dull hook with ridiculous barb. Eagle claw again. Okay, again, every fish I caught got blooded, okay, because of these stupid barbs, even the bluegills. And the colors are ridiculously big for such a small hook. So all the hooks were terrible on everything. All the hooks are terrible. This is why I make my own jigs, okay, because of the hooks, not to save money. A lot of people do it to save money. I don't do it to save money. There are just in United States no good jigs, no good hooks in the jigs. Okay, you have to get the owner hooks to make good jig heads, or the Matsuo sickle hooks. But the Matsuo sickle hooks are more expensive, and everybody is using the eagle claw. Anyway, I will try to catch a few more fish, but this is how I did. I did get my 10 slabs in the cooler, so the wifey will be happy. I did catch maybe 40, maybe 50 fish if I count the bluegill, but yeah, not a good day. No way to make this a good day, but let's see if I can find a brand new brush and try something in the next 1 hour.